You're right on life in the Philippines, love change nation with BobbieD and LisaD. One nation under me, one love.
Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. With me from A to Day, I'm going to talk to you about why boy toy seeks validation from a woman in life. Why, man? A boy toy seeks validation from a woman in life. In the Philippines. Yeah. What a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you, my friend. And I just want to say those here for the first time, if you would please, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new motivational videos, worldwide videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about boy toys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Males that ain't right. You know, they're not tight, they're not long, they're not strong yet. You know what I'm saying? Boy toy. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, they get manipulated. Yeah, I'm talking about people controlling like a puppet on a string. Yeah, they get control because their mind ain't right. Yeah. Yeah, and so we're gonna look at it today. What is a boy toy? What do you mean by the boy toy? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. What you mean? Chill, man. I got you. I'm gonna break this thing down to you right tight, long, strong. When I get through with this today, you gonna understand what it means to be a boy toy. You gonna understand why they are like the way they are. You understand? Is there hope for a boy toy? You know what I'm saying? You know, can it change? I don't know. But we're gonna find it out today. We're gonna learn today. Yeah, I'm coming to you late. You think I care? Nah. Because I'm coming to you right. And long strong. The people that need to see this will stay up to see it. The people that don't want to see it is not meant for them, will go on to do their thing. Yeah. So if you up tonight with BobbieD from the Philippines, you're in the right place, baby, because this is for you. When I get through with this today, your mind gonna be opened up. You're gonna have an understanding spirit. Mm-hmm. And you may have a little bit of compassion about boy toys. You know? It could have happened to you. Could have happened to me. You know? Yeah. It's just a male that didn't process some areas of his life properly, didn't get processed properly. And as a result, they become boy toys. The growth is stunted. Mm-hmm. They've never matured in some areas of their lives. And as a result, people that's strong, people that's mature, people that's, wiser than they are, take advantage of them. The problem is, some boy toys like it. Mm-hmm. They like that. Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, love you mama. Yeah, they say they want a mother figure. Yeah, I don't get sort of deep to you tonight, you know, but that's the way it is. The story is deep. When you're a boy toy, you might look like you're a full-grown man on the outside, but on the inside, you're a little baby boy. Mama, 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 milk, mama, I need milk. You want to suck on your mama's nipples. Boy toy. You know why? Seeking approval, baby. Mm-hmm. Seeking validation. You seeking love. That's what boy toys want. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. No hocus pocus, just focus. Get ready, get ready, get ready. I ain't playing with y'all, and I'm not gonna be long. Let's go. Boy toy, thumbnail for the day. See that right there, man? See that boy? See the man? I say he's a male. He's a male. I don't qualify boy toys as men. Okay? You know, chronologically, if you want to be accurate about it, chronologically, age-wise, they're men. They're 18 or more young. but I don't qualify them as men because they have not done the things that men do yet. Okay? Are you with me, Jay? No, y'all ain't with me. Y'all ain't with me. You sitting up there and what is boy to about this? I'm trying to break it down to you. If you go get you something to drink, I know you sleepy. You sleepy head never get nothing about sleep. Man, sleep was never my thing in life. You know what was my thing in life? Doing what I got to do. Okay? That was my getting it done. Staying up. I don't care what I be sleepy. I be wipe my eyes, give me some coffee, put some rag on my face and do it. I'm sleepy. Some of you sleepy here. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna look. Yeah. That's why you ain't never got nothing in your life. You don't put it your whole heart in whatever you're doing. And so you just wind up being a sleepy head. Come on, man. When you gonna learn? You're gonna learn today. Get you something to drink, put a wash rag around your face, and let's move this thing on down the line. Okay? My director said I had something on my chin. I'm okay now? Yeah. Thank you, my dear. All right, let's go. I'm playing with y'all. Watch this. I'm playing with y'all. You're gonna learn something today. You're gonna learn something today, or you're gonna burn something today. Which one you wanna do? All right, let's go. The other day, once more, boy toy. That's what a lot of people are. You know? And they don't want to recognize the fact that they are. I'm a man, I'm a grown man. You might be a male. I wouldn't classify you as a man yet, my brother, because you ain't put your time in. You haven't reached to the level of maturity that a man would be. You know, you haven't reached to the level of maturity, emotion. You might reach a physical level of maturity, but you have not done the emotional work that needs to be done to call yourself a man and to step into your what? Manhood. Am I teaching or am I freaking? Which one? I ain't freaking, I'm teaching. Better listen to me. Let's go. So we're talking. Come here for the day. No hocus pocus, just focus. Let's go. I'm playing with y'all. Number one, we're gonna look at what is a boy toy. Can you tell me what boy toys mean? I don't know what you mean. You mean a boy that play with the toys? Is that what it is? We'll find it out. And then we're gonna see the root cause, man. Every time you have an issue, always go to the root. Because there's fruit in the root. Yeah, there's fruit, there's substance, there's meaningful things in the root that causes the fruit. So we're gonna look at the root cause. Why? Inquiring minds want to know why, Bobby D. Why did these dudes do this stuff? Why? Why they ain't like me, Bobby D? Why they ain't like me? Why? I'm show that to you. Chill. We're gonna get there, man. We're gonna get there. I'm telling you. Number three, is there any hope? You know, is a male that is a boy toy, dedicated to be the boy toy for the rest of their life. Is there any hope for him? You know, is he just gonna be a boy toy and that's it? We're gonna look at that. Yeah. And so we're gonna discover some things about boy. You with me, Jay? That guy I ain't playing. I know I ain't gonna be long, man. Everybody gotta sleep. I gotta sleep. This is Sunday morning there. Some of y'all in the club. I know. It's Saturday night there in the USA. It's Sunday morning. And some of y'all hit the street. You know, cause the pandemic just about over with. You go to your titty bar and all that. I know, man. Some of y'all looking maybe on the cell phone in the titty bar. Have you got unsip the drink? You know, you looking at the girl. And then, I know, man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. I know you. There you go. All right. So, number one is what? What is a boy toy? What is a boy? Can you say it with me? What is a boy toy? What is a boy toy? I got you, man. I heard you. Chill. Let's go. Number one. What's a boy toy? What is a boy toy? I'll tell you. Number one, he's a male. Child. Could be a child, or he could be a full-grown man, but he's a male. Full-grown male, but he's a male. He lacks maturity, lacks judgment. He's a grown male, but he's emotionally fragile. Can't take criticism. can't take dissension. He can't take people not happy with him. He wants to please everybody. He's always seeking emotional approval. He's always seeking validation. He's always wanting somebody to say, "You're all right. Yeah, man, you good, you good, you good, you good, yeah, you good." Still playing with his toys. He hadn't grown up. The Bible said when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, you hear me? Y'all better listen to me. When I became a man, that's what the Bible said. I put away my childish things. And so the boy toy had not put away his what? Childish thing. And so why? The question is why? Why would a boy toy not put away his childish things? Why, Bobby? The inquiring mind wants to know. I'll tell you, man. Because they're immature. Boy toys are stunted males. They've never gone into their manhood because they never left their childhood. And the reason why they never left their childhood is because they're too wrapped up in the toys of the childhood stage. And the reason why they're wrapped up in the toys of the childhood stage is because they're seeking approval from others. They're seeking validation from others in their life that they're okay. Even though they're saying, I'm not a man, I'm still a boy, but am I okay? Am I okay? And they do stuff to make people to feel validated from people. They seek approval of people in their lives. That's what gives them their sense of being. That's what gives them their sense of worth. That's what gives them their sense of wanting to go on and continue. They seek approval. Boy. You ever been a boy toy? I know some of you have been bored toys. Don't play with me. Statistically, at least 10% of men are bored toys. Some of us have not gotten to our manhood. We 50, 60, 70, we still playing. We still trying to be a player. You ever see a 56-year-old man wearing player clothes and all, and carrying a cane and doing that pimp walk? Bored toy. They ain't grown up yet. They haven't reached a level of maturity that they can put that boy facade down. They can put them toys in the toy box where they're supposed to be. Okay? It can happen to any man, any male. And so the question is, how did he get that? I just told you. They're stunted from growth. There's something that they didn't get when they were kids from their mothers and their parents. They've been missing something. It's an element that caused them to stay where they are emotionally and not get strengthened emotionally in their psyche, in their mentality, in their persona, in their makeup. Okay, so they wind up because they have a deficit in the emotional realm. They wind up seeking others to satisfy and gratify that need to be what accepted, that need to be what loved, that need to be what held and touched, and say you're okay. Okay, are you with me so far? I can't get no plainer. I try to teach on 5th grade level, and I know you're smarter than the 5th grade. Okay? And if you ain't smarter than the 5th grader, replay this video. You'll get it the second time. But they told me that the second time better than the first. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. All right. So yeah, that's what happens, man. Yeah. They're stunted in an emotional way, and when you get stunted, your growth stops in a particular area of your life. You need people to do what? Bring you along. They need people to guide them. They need people to see for them. They need people to feel for them. They need people to touch them. They need people to reason for them. They cannot sometimes think for themselves. They need people that would enable them, belabel them, and carry them through this society, this world, this planet we call Earth. And in this earth, we live in the thing we call life. Okay? They need people to help them through because they just emotionally fragile. They say something, somebody says something, and then they go to you for approval. They seek approval, and that's how they do their life. You want me to give you some examples? Is that what you want from me? Do you actually want me to give you some examples of boy toys in life? No, you know it. And I can bring up the main one we've been talking about for the last umpteen days. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm not even gonna call his name. Y'all know who it is. Boy toy. You look to the right and you know what she like, and you say, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Boy toy. You know, a boy toy can be a celebrity. It could be a teacher, preacher, po, you name it. Doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, black, white, brown, blue, boy toy. They come in all shapes, colors, sizes, races, and forms. Okay? Boy toy. Get that in your vocabulary. Okay? So now you know what a boy toy is. So the second point was what? What's the second point? Who that done forgot that quick? The root cause. The root cause, buddy. What causes people to be bored toys? What causes people, and I just told you what the root cause is. It's because of their emotional fragility. Emotionally fragile. They lack maturity, judgment, lack judgment. Grown, sometimes it can be a grown man, but they're emotionally what? Fragile. So you say, I don't like you, and they go to pieces. So they do stuff to make you like them. What are some of the things they do to make you like them? They agree with you, everything you say. They want you to be pleased with them. So they're going to agree with you, everything you say. If you say, I don't like gay people, they don't like gay people. If you say, I don't like school, they don't like school. Because they want to be in agreement with you. But they seek always your approval. And how do you get approval? You have to be in agreement with the one that you're seeking approval from. And how do you get love? You have to be in agreement with the one you're seeking love from. How do you get affection? You have to be in agreement with the one you're seeking affection from. Boy, toy. Highly manipulative. Why? It stands to reason, right? If you are in agreement, you have to be in agreement constantly with the one you're trying to seek approval from, then you are what? Highly what? Manipulative. Dun, 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 like a puppet on a string. Get up, they get up. Get down, they get down. Go out, they go out. Come in, they come in. They want approval, and they seek always to be in agreement with you, to get that love they want so bad. Because when they was a kid, that fulfillment of love, that fulfillment of peace, that fulfillment of affection was never totally given the way they needed to get it. So how did he get it? Boy toy style. Just the way it is. I said, isn't it? I told you when we get through it today, some of you just might have a different opinion of the boy toy. You know, a lot of us think there's some negative, it's so bad, it's the boy toy. Well, how did they get to be that way? Don't be so judgmental. It could have happened to you, my guys. Could have happened to me. I could have been stunted in my growth emotionally too. But thank God I just had people that could, could give me what I needed at the right time, and I moved on. But boy toys, they didn't get what they needed. And they still didn't get what they need. And they settled for less in life. So, next question. Will you always be a boy toy, Bobby? Is it something that you can never get away from in your life? Is there any hope, my guys, from the boy toy point of view? I'm going to tell you, there's always hope. When you got the Lord on your side, there's always hope in Jesus Christ. And there's hope for boy toys in life, in that right? You with me? I'm just breaking it down. I'm just laying it down like I always do. Some of y'all want to run because you know you're a boy toy too, and that right? It's okay, man. There's hope. If you're a boy toy out there, you do anything a woman says for pleasure, for gratification, satisfaction, to get what you need from her. You do anything. You're a boy toy. You know you're a boy toy. What's another name for a boy toy? Come on now, think, man. You got a mind on you or what? Think. I'm asking a very simple question. What's another name for a boy toy? Don't say punk, because that's not a boy toy. I said, what's another name for boy? Can you think, please, mister? Can you think, please, sister? Think, man. Oh, man, what am I doing? I got to tell y'all everything. A boy toy can be considered as a man that hasn't grown up yet, a man that it is stunning in his role. Boy toy. It's just a man that needs help. That's another name for a boy toy. A male that needs help, that has not arrived to the level of manhood yet that would distinguish him from a child, from a mentality perspective. Boy, he ain't grown up. He's missing a few things. Sometimes boy toys don't even have feelings. It's because their emotionality is shot. It's shot, it hurts so bad. You know? Trauma sometimes causes people to get in the boardroom and the kids to keep it. And they never got out of that stage because they're still undeveloped in that area. Boy, let's go. Is there any hope? Is there any hope? Let's ask this man right here. Yeah, that's him, Dennis. Dennis Rodman. Y'all remember Dennis Rodman from the Bulls, Chicago Bulls, all them championships he won? Yeah. Called the Worm. Remember him? One of the most decorated basketball players in the NBA. His friend is Lil Kim, always wanted Lil Kim for this and for that. You know, yeah, Dennis Rodman. Boy, he got issues. You can see it in his eyes. You can see the way he looks, all that stuff on his face. Boy, he's lacking something, and he wants the world to see. I got pain in my life, and I got to show it some kind of way. I'm gonna wear 10 earrings on my ears. I'm gonna wear 2 on my nose. I'm gonna wear 1 on my lip. You know, and then and I didn't put the other piece. He got 1 in his chin now. You know, boy, have to be expressed. They have to find some way to express the pain inside. So sometimes they use clothing. Remember, Dennis Rodman was dressing up like a woman one time. You know, boy, they don't. One of the things about boy toys is that they have what's called identity crisis. Because they can't identify with being a man, although yet they are male, from the male gender. And they don't want, so they say, well, I'm not a man yet, and I'm a male, but maybe I can try to be a woman, maybe that'll help me. And they try all kinds of stuff, and it still never relieves the pain of needing acceptance. I wanted to be approved, and I wanted to be validated. So they remain messed up. A lot of them do. But there's hope. You know, Dennis Rodman's still searching and seeking. You know, it's hope, man. Root cause, low self-esteem. You know, as I mentioned, low self-esteem, denied, the desires for approval, sense of belongingness, all of that Dennis Rodman seeks. He never got that stuff. You know, Dennis Rodman never had a dad. When dad passed away in the Philippines a few years ago. He never grew up with his dad. A lot of things let me tell you this. When a boy doesn't have a father figure in life, in the home, in the family circle, it's hard, man. It's hard. You know how I know? My mom was married to my dad, but my dad was in the Navy for 20 years. He had his family, we never traveled with him. He always gone. He come once a year, you know. So I know what it means. I always miss my dad. But he was in the service. He had to do his job. You know, he sent money home and took care of us. But I know the feeling of not having that dad in the house, man. Yeah. But thank God I had people around me that did what my dad should have done. I had my uncles, you know, I had my cousin, they own friends that, you know, I got what I needed, you know. And some of y'all didn't have that, and you didn't have a dad. Dennis Rodman, dad never was in his life until he got successful. And then he met him, and they were like, well, who are you? Get out. I don't need you no more. You weren't there when I needed you. And he's still hurt inside. His dad passed away. He didn't go to the front. All because he's a boy toy, emotionally fragile. and he's still trying to break through to his manhood. See, Bobby, you call him not, you call him not a man. I'm saying he's a male trying to get into his manhood. He got children, Bobby. He was married. You know, I said, what? So what? What did so you have to be in your manhood to have children? Nah. All you gotta do is be a man, generate some sperm. That's all you got to do. That's what he did. You know? And even the children is more. Some of his children is more mature than him, emotionally mature. Dennis Rodman has never reached the pinnacle of manhood yet. Is it still hope for him? Yeah. Anybody can reach it. But you got to have what? The desire. And when you get that desire, it'll lead to some fire. And it pushes you to do whatever it takes to reach your manhood, whatever goal it is in your life. So it's hope. It's always hope. It's always hope when you get off that dope. And I'm not talking about the chemical dope. I'm not talking about that all that legal stuff. I'm talking about the dope. The dope of wanting to seek approval. The dope of always wanting to seek validation. The dope of having low self-esteem. That's what Dennis Rodman has. I know Bobby did. You say Dennis Rodman got low self-esteem? Yeah. People that have low self-esteem on the inside, they act out on the outside to try to cover it up. Because they didn't. I just told you they didn't get stuff that they needed as a kid. You know? Some things, I'm gonna be honest with you, some things I did not get that I needed as a kid. I'm not gonna go through this, but yeah, we all got issues. You know? But today we talking about the boy. Okay? So let's go. Let's finish this up. I ain't playing with y'all. Let's go. So the root cause, low self-esteem. You know, boy toys always desire approval, validation. They always have a sense of belongingness. And how do they satisfy that sense of belongingness? They reach out, they peek out, they teach out, they touch out to other people that can give them that. They have a strong sense of social acceptance. They want to be accepted in society, but more importantly, by that one individual that they seek approval of. They still playing with their toys. And what did I just tell y'all about toys? What the Bible say? The Bible said, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, when I got into my manhood, I put away my childish things. 1 Corinthians 13:11. Dennis Rodman said, I'm still trying to find my way to become a man and to be a man because I'm still playing with my toys. I'm still speaking as a child. I'm still understanding as a child. I'm still thinking as a child. I'm still trying to find my way. But I'm going to tell you, there's hope. Here's what Dennis Rodman said. He said, I didn't want to be known as a Madonna's boy toy. That's his word. That's a quote from Dennis Rodman. But that's one of the things he's known for. Madonna led him by his nose. Come on, Dennis. And then you remember all them pictures, the nasty pictures they did together. Oh man. Some of y'all don't know all about this because this is now like 20 years ago. But yes, Dennis was a boy toy for Madonna for years. All kind of other stars too. And so what happens is, whenever you become a boy toy for a woman, sometimes you get confused and you be a boy toy for a man too. Complaining with you? That's how messed up their psyche is. That's how messed up many of the boy toys' emotionality is. They don't know what they'll do, whatever it takes to satisfy that desire to be accepted, to satisfy that desire to be loved, to satisfy that desire to be held and to be emotionally approved of. Okay? Boy toys. Some of y'all didn't know this one. Now you know. Okay? And whenever you know something, you can grow something. Let's go. All right, here we go. Finish this up. So yeah, they need a strong social acceptance. And they're still playing with their toys. Emotional immaturity. You can't tell me Dennis Rodman's not emotionally mature. Look at him. Does this look like an emotionally mature individual? I'm serious. Yeah. You say, well, Bobby, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't do that, man. You wrong for that. Okay. Let's not look at his exterior. Let's look at the actions of Dennis Rodman. Okay. So he's been married how many times? 2 or 3 times. Got 2 kids. Never stay with the kids. Never do nothing with the kids. He went to Lil Kim, you know. And what do you hear about Dennis Rodman? Nothing. He can't, brother. My mama told me a long time ago, since he got out of basketball, nothing for nothing, leave nothing. He ain't doing nothing, you know. He's living off the laurels of his past success, and he's still a boy to it. But there's hope. You got to change. How do you change? Number one, you got to recognize what you are, who you are, why you're doing what you're doing. And then you're going to want to make a change. Dennis ain't got there yet. He just, you know, I'm not trying to, let me put it like this. I'm not trying to pull Dennis down to the ground. He already there. And I'm not trying to make him nail into the cross, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to use him as an example so I can get you your understanding and your enlightenment about what I'm referring to when I say boy toy. He's a valid, viable example. And I can mention some others that you know about in the news lately. Boy toys. Okay. So when can they, what can they do to change? Recognize where you are. Huh? Yeah. You know, man. All my life, man, women been using me and abusing me, and I've been doing everything they say. I'm tired. I'm tired of getting used. I'm tired of being hurt. And the more I give myself to them, the more they abuse me and use me. And I'm like, you gotta get low, baby. You gotta get down before you can get up. When you get so low enough that you recognize where you are, you want to change, you make the change. And then you cut out the negative influences in your life that cause you to be longing for social acceptance for one individual, that cause you to want to do everything somebody said just to get their appeasement and their satisfaction and their gratification. You know, you begin to change. I can't do this no more. Can't do this no more. I've been doing this too long. I can't do this no more. You know? So, yeah, moratoriums can be 15, 18, 20, 9, 7. But there's a way out. And they got to reach for it, teach for it, get into it, and pull themselves out. So there's a way out, but you got to want it. And you got to work for it. Don't nothing come in life that you work for it, but trouble. Free. Trouble is free 24/7, 365, baby. Trouble! But when you want something in life that's worthwhile, you better work for it. Because you appreciate it more when you get out there and work for it. You put some elbow grease in it. The dentist got to work for this thing. He got to seek counseling. He got to see somebody who can help him through what it is and then help him get through. Help him to see that he has to mature in life. To come out of his boy toy madness. To come out of his boy toy mentality. Same way with the man we've been talking about for the last few days. I'm not going to mention his name today. I might do it tomorrow, but I ain't going to do it today. Yeah, same way. You know, he's in the same shape. He's a big star, man. Money all over the place. But inside of him is the little boy toy. Mama. And he get on the Jezebel wife chest and suck her nipples. She needs approval. And the Jezebel knows it. And she's manipulating all over the place and back to get what she wants. Puppet on the street. That's it, man. I got to go. All right. We'll find out who riding the train. BobbieD and LisaD, one nation under one love. I got to see who's in this house today. I ain't got to. I ain't going to be long, man. I told you I won't be long today, and I ain't long. I'm shorter than I normally am. Remember? We got to find out who's in this place, rubbing up, coming up, bumping up to his birthday tonight. He's up. People get ready. But there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get tumble. All you need is love. Ooh, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get down board. Get down board. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. Oh, let's ride this train, man. Y'all ready? Come on, man. I'm ready all day, man. I'm always ready to get on the love train. You know why? Because I bring it. And I bring it hot like snot. And I bring it right and tight. And I bring it long and strong. That's the way you want it. You don't want nothing weak. You don't want no weak stuff coming up in you. And I don't want it either. So I bring it, man. Sometimes I gunsling it, but I bring it. Gunsling? All right, we gotta find out who's over there talking about Bob up enough to be the first man in the history. I want to know who that is. Excuse me. Excuse me, I just play my mind. All right, y'all. Y'all know I got a long condition. Sometimes I get my dog on. Pray for me, okay? I'm serious, man. Pray for me. I got an eye problem. I found out I got a cataract in my eye, and I got a lung condition. Those are the two known things I got. Pray for your brother, okay? Are you my brother's? Aren't you your brother's keeper? Pray for me. I pray for you. You pray for me, okay? And you know, despite of the issues I got, you think I'm gonna let that hold me back from doing what I got to do? Wow! I'm gonna bring it, man, and I'm gonna sling it. I'm gonna do whatever I can to reach you and teach you. That's what I'm called to do. And I know what I'm called to do. You don't know, some of y'all don't know the first thing about what you call, but I know this is what I'm supposed to do. I ain't say supposed to, I'm sorry. This is what I'm supposed to do, okay? Pray for me and I pray for you. Let's go. Round train, Bobby, need you one day. Who that said it gonna be? I need to know, man. Inquire man, want to know who that is. Y'all ain't getting nothing for this today. I know y'all ain't getting nothing for this. That's all right. Pray it back on the replay. Say the second time is better than the first, right? You get it the second time. And one reason why some of y'all didn't get none, because some of y'all into that board tour mess. You know what I'm saying? You got the lady leading y'all all over the place. Go get my money. You say, okay, mama. Okay, mama. Boy tour. Go out there and get my money. You get out work. You just got paid. And where's my money? You can't wait fast enough to get out. Okay, get it, mama. You ain't handpicked. You a board tour. You know what, man? I'm being facetious, but it's serious, man. There are a lot of men. They're not. Listen. There are a lot of males that are board tours and have not matured to their manhood yet. Manhood, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know it, is a very powerful rite of passage. Huh? Oh Lord, I'm getting a whole other topic. That might be my next topic. Rites of passages. Manhood is a rite of passage. Yeah. It's a powerful step. And some people never reach that. I reached that passage. And so that's why I'm teaching that passage. You can't teach what you don't know. You can't teach what you don't. You can try, but you're gonna fall on your face. And people just, you don't know what you're talking about. Falling. Get off my screen. Yep. I reached that. Manhood is a powerful rite of passage. You hear me? Oh Lord, y'all. Oh Lord, I wish I could show you. I wish I could show you, man. Oh Lord God. Right. Manhood is a powerful rite of passage for man, especially my guys in African American, man. The way they treating us in this world today, they beating us, they treating us, they disrespecting. When we get to manhood, you have accomplished something. Many black men never reach manhood because they never grow up. They in the jail cell. 6 feet, some of them 6 feet under. Some of them still on the corner. So when you reach your manhood, you black man, you brown man, you Caucasian, when you reach your manhood, you reach a rite of passage in your life. And you have the right to reach back and pull somebody along with you. Look, man, I see you striving to get where you need to be, and I was just like you when you're at your. I know where you are, my friend. I want you to pull through. To get, you can be a man. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be that mentor you need. I'm gonna help you. Reach back and teach somebody. Don't just point the finger. You ain't nothing. You just a boy toy. Come on, man. Anybody can say that. A real man, a man that's reached his manhood, will not just point the finger. He will be a mentor when he sees somebody struggling. So look, man, hey, come here, brother. Come here, tell you something. I see you struggling, man. I see you being controlled and manipulated. And I want to help you, man. Can we hang out? And then you reach him. You teach him. You talk with him. You walk with him. And you bring him along. That's what we do. That's how we make a change. That's how we make a difference in our lives. Helping somebody. In the back of you, below you, on the side of you, or up or behind. Help somebody. Move along in this life. To discover their manhood. To get to their rite of passage. I don't know where this came from, but somebody needed to hear this today. I don't know where it came from. Somebody needed to hear this today. It came from nowhere. But it came for a reason and for a season. Let's go. I ain't playing with y'all. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? What's up? North Carolina in the house. What's up, North Carolina? Monroe Smith in the house. That's my bronze bomber. See, my bronze bullet. What's up, man? You good? It's so good to see Monroe. He said, hello. He always keep it short and sweet. What's up, brother? You good? You good? Ryan Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation. Hey, man, you made it.
Congrats, Sir Monroe.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to the light of one of the lights of my life. My wife. They call her the Tuba Queen. That's what they call her. She shines bright like a diamond. But they call her the Tuba Queen. And she is the queen of my life. This is my queen, man. No, listen. I treat her like a queen because that's what she means to me. Queen. Now y'all heard that story about Queen.
The queen should have a crown. But I don't have a crown.
Yeah, she have a crown. I bought a crown for you. Well, hey, look, hey, she tell me. She's trying to stop me with that. I bought a crown for her. You think I'm playing with you? When we got married, I bought a crown for Lisa D. And she wore that crown when we got married. Did you wear that crown, Lisa D? You want to get the picture out? I'm gonna get the, okay, she wore a crown. So don't play with me, Lisa D. I bought her a crown. That's because she was my queen. I didn't have my crown for a king. Sorry, right? No, I just know who I am. But yeah, it's so good to see you.
You might be talking about the crown from the Burger King.
Oh yeah, man. She talked one time we did a video and I put a little Burger King have a little play crown hat. I put the hat on her head, did a picture. She think about that time. I ain't talking about that. I bought her a real crown for a queen on it. And when I met her, I'll show you a picture one time. She remembered too. But yeah, that's what you mean to me, baby. That's how much you mean to me. You are the queen of my life. One of the queens.
Let's go.
You are the main queen of my life.
Me?
Yeah, man, I got some other queens.
Me?
I didn't see none old man start with me, baby. Don't play that. But yeah, so good to see you, my dear. But yeah, she's here with us today. All right, we got Ryan Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One. Hey, y'all give me some props. You did it right, Chad Armstrong. Monroe in the house. Monroe from the north. I'm from the south. Real Carolina go boys. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with us, okay? Because when you mess with a Carolina boy, we might be small, but we might have to be small in stature, but we'll put a hurt on you. And we might throw some dirt on you. Don't mess with us. Let's go. Where you get that from? Let's go. Ooh, Lord. Let's go, Roger, BobbieD. Who we got? Rayman coming. Jerry Fleming in the house. He said, two. Right back at my brother from another mother. So good to see you, Jerry. He's back and he making it rain on a train today like he normally do. So good to see you.
Number 2.
Go on, say it, Lisa. She said, "You number 10, hey man, you do the number. We ain't coming against you, Terry. We come against that number 2 spot. You hit the number 2 spot today, but sorry, man. You good. Anyway, you hit it, just hit it and get it, okay? All right, let's go do a damn Terry Flynn. I ain't gonna do a table dance for you today, Terry, because my lady's here and she don't approve me doing them table dance with Janae. I can't do that, okay? Don't ask me to do that no more, Terry. You know Terry Flynn want me to do it. I said, don't ask me, Terry. Let's go. Who we got right, Trey, Bobbie, LisaD? I need a dancer in this house. I need a dancer, the one that can do it right, tight, long, and strong. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Terry Flynn, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Worship. Thank you so much, my brother, for my love. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see. Wouldn't want to be. Rob Train, Bobbie, LisaD, One Nation. We got life in the North Carolina. He said, what up, Bobbie? Hey, man, you know what I'm doing, man? I lay it down. I lay it down, baby. You know, I laid some bricks down today. Yeah, some bricks building that you can build a house with. I don't put no rocks down here. I don't build a house with a rock. I need some bricks, strong bricks. It's carved out and strong. That won't break. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did today. I laid a brick foundation down. Now, it's up to you gentlemen out there, and you ladies and gentlemen out there, to finish the house. You got to put some sides up on that foundation I just laid down. You got to put a roof on it, and then you got to go out there and reach somebody, teach somebody. Let's go. Right, Train, Bobbie, who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy?
What's up?
Got in the house. Woo! Goldfinger. What's up, Goldfinger? You hear about it. To. What's up, man? To right back at you, my brother, from another mother. So good to see you, Murphy. Murphy, we had a good time today, man. I laid that thing down, told you about manhood. And it is important that when you find somebody struggling in their life, and it's a male, you reach them from some kind of way. Don't just say, man, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't about nothing. You better straighten yourself. Don't leave it at that. Take it to the next level. Look, man, let's meet up. What you mean? He said, what you mean meet up? You weird? I don't want to meet with you. No, I said, nah, ain't nothing like that. I'm not that kind of guy. I want to help you, man. I see you struggling, and I want to show you some things that might help you in your life. I used to be where you are, man, and I know you hurt. I can see the pain in your face. I can see the pain in the way you're doing stuff. I want to help you, man. Let's meet up. You know, that's how you do. Be a man. Lend out your hand. Reach out your hand. And if they take it, let's go on up together. If they don't take it, you do this. Wash your hand, wipe the dust off, and move on. Okay? Let's go round train, Bobbie, LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? Here is Philippine. He said, believe me, wilding out and tapping off the women because you can might feel good for a moment, but the pain that it can cause me lasts forever. That's true. So very, very true. That's why some
Can't forget.
it's hard to get it out your system. You know, the pain that you feel when you really see what you did, and you won't feel the pain of doing that kind of stuff until you see what you did was wrong, until you recognize in your mind's eye that what you did was wrong when you hurt people. You know? Then you start feeling remorse. Then you start feeling pain, and it weighs you down. Okay, but it's people that are around you that can help you through that pain and lead you to the gain in your life. It's people like me. It's people like somebody that's got some sense, some wisdom, some smarts, that's been through the fire and came out all right. It's people like that that you surround yourself with around that can pull you through that mess. Right? It's a way out of every situation, but we got to want to get out. And if we don't want to get out, guess what's going to happen? We're going to dig ourselves deeper and deeper and deeper in it. Because then we begin to think we're not worthy. We're worthless. I'm nothing. Look what I did to these women. All my life, I just tore them up from the floor. I treated them like dirt. I'm off the floor with. They were nothing to me. Now I'm so sorry for it. I feel like dirt. I ain't nothing. I ain't nothing. I ain't nothing. But you are somebody. And you need people around your life that can recognize that you are somebody. And they teach you that and they show you that. And they say, look, man, what you did was wrong. You know, it wasn't right. There was nothing right about it. But it's over now. Do not let the past control your present. That's the past. The past is gone. And it ain't coming back. And the past is the past for a reason. It's not coming back unless you want it back. Don't live the past, relive the past in your mind every time. It's over. I'm no longer that kind of guy. Let's go around who we got. That's it. We got a couple of Reverend 8, he said, another name for a boy toy is male. Oh Lord. I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. That's what they're doing, They letting themselves hang out to anything and anyone come around. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a toy. And what do you do with toys? You use them. And you use them in any kind of way. You manipulate a toy. You play with them until you get tired of playing. When you get tired of playing with your toys, what do you do with the toys? Get rid of them. Or you put them in the box. You won't see them no more. You're done with it. So, yeah, you could call them a boy toy, a male, or you want to go that way. Murphy got away with words, man. He bringing it, but you know what? He bringing out the reality of some people's mentality. They don't want to call themselves that. They don't. They use a friendly term. Well, you know, I'm a boy toy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Casanova, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a Casanova, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy toy, whore. I'm using the word he used. Male whore. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. But one sounds worse than the other. But in actuality, and in your reality, it is the same thing. That's gonna write you. I break that down to you right tight. Like, hey man, I'm a master teacher, baby. If you want to get taught, if you want to learn, come here. I got you, man. I got you. Let's go. Murphy said, when you are a boy, you're an object of sexual desire. That's true. Boys, especially black boys. I told you about the color black. Everybody loves the color black, and the color black attracts the eyes. So black boys, especially, are an object of sexual desire. That's why the Jezebel wife of you know who was attracted to her son's male friend, black boy. She's 50-some years old, and he's 29, 28, 20. Black boy. I want to see what he can do. Yeah? Jezebel spirit, you know what I'm saying? So when you understand where you are, and you first have to understand you're a boy tour. And you first understand that what you're doing and what you're doing is wrong, you want to move way out. When you understand that and when you desire a way out of it, you can get out, but you got to get help. You need people around you that know the roles, know the ropes, and that can show you the right way, baby. That's all they need. Somebody that can lead them, guide them to the way out. We just got trapped up. I told you as I gave the presentation, some people never got what they needed for emotional security. I didn't say no social security. Get that out. I said emotional security. They're not secure in who they are. They're not secure in themselves. They have low self-esteem. And as a kid, they never got those things that will bring them to the next level. And so they suffer. They just go around in circles. Going around in circles. Going around in circles. Over and over again. Until they need something to break through that circle and give them a breakthrough. I need a breakthrough. They need a breakthrough, man. And you could be the person. Yeah, you Murphy. You Terry Fleming. You Will Monroe. Me, Anybody could be that person, but it takes a man or a woman to lend a hand. To look, I see where you at. Can I help you? All you gotta do is ask. Can I help? And if they say yeah, help them. They say, no, I don't need no help. You move on. Because only a fool would say they don't need no help and they know they need help. Let's go. And you can't help a fool. Let's go right there. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, when you are young, you can blame your hoary nature on raging hormones. But when you pass through the youth and still doing it, you fool. That's all it is. It's a foolish way you live. And some people have become accustomed to living a foolish way. Dennis, a.k.a. Dennis Rodman. Guy's what, 50, 16 years old, something like that? Still doing the thing he did 20 years ago. When you gonna learn, Dr. Dennis? I had some time with you, Dennis. Me and you'd be changing too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach people to reach people. But first of all, you have to be a role model. You out there doing the same thing. You say, man, I need to change your way. And you doing the same. Who are you? You ain't gonna tell Dennis nothing. Doing words to Dennis. Let go. Right, Trey Bobby, who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Murphy. What's up, man? You good? You good? Right, Trey Bobby, Nancy, one nation, the good one love. Murphy, he said, hello, Terry. What's up, man? You good? You good? Right, Trey Bobby, Nancy, one nation. John Thomas, Big John in the house. JT, what's up, man? Here's my gold bullet. What's up, John? He said, good morning, BobbieD and LisaD. Have a good day. Thank you so much, John. Good morning to you. Have a good evening to you out there in the New York City where the women are sitting pretty. What's up, man? So good to see you, John. I like to see my people in the house on a Saturday night, man. It's Saturday night. Most people out there already partying, you know what I'm saying? But these men they're not into that lifestyle. They want to be settled. They find a lady. They want their lady by their sides. They're sitting at home, probably chit-chatting with their lady on the internet. You know, that's what they do. And then what's wrong with that? That's better than going to these titty bars, giving the women your money for nothing, for a few minutes of pleasure. That's nasty and sordid. Keep your money in your pocket and pay some bill, pay for your ticket. Let's go. Ryan J. Bobby, Murphy, hey, what's up, man? Hey, so Terry, what's up, man? You good, man? Well, you good? Ryan J. Bobby, who we got? Terry Fleming said, hello, John Thomas. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you in the house today with us. Let's go, Ryan J. Murphy, hey, he said, boy toys are seen as objects for other people. Sexual gratification. Well, that's it, man. Objects, sexual objects. That's all it is. And many of the boy toys know that. They know their function in life is to be sexually gratified, to gratify sexually, satisfy and gratify, and do the wild thing as much as they can. That's it. That's all. That's their whole lifestyle. Yeah, and that's not much of a lifestyle. So a lot of them have other things going on, but when you look at the reality of where they are, that's what they're doing. Boy toward being manipulated and moved. Some of them are famous people, and still, when you look at the situation they're in, they're manipulative, being manipulated by other persons. They're getting their needs out of them. Okay, and so the boy toy, all he wants is acceptance. All he wants is love. What he thinks is love. All he wants is affection. All he wants is approval to hide his damaged, low self-esteem. So to the public, he got it together. Yeah, man, what's up, man? You good, man. And when he gets at home, yeah, mama, yeah, mama, yes, mama, yes, mama. And he's sucking on his lady's nipple because she tell him what to do, when to do, how to do. He's nothing but a boy to her. Let's go. That's it. All right, we got Ron Bobby. Who we got? John Thompson. Good evening, Terry Flynn. What's up, man? You good, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Ron Bobby, easy one nation, the good one love. Terry Flynn. He said, the body is a temple. And in the mind rests the keys. We choose the roads we walk. We choose the roads we walk. And if the road is full of wicked ways, we must redirect the path we walk. That's it, man. You got to learn. If you know you get around, you going to walk through a minefield, you got to be careful. Or if you just don't care, you just go lollygag and whatever, and you get blown to pieces. That's the dangers of life. That's the dangers in this world. There's a whole lot of minefields out there, you know? And you have to be wise, and you have to use wisdom. And if you don't have wisdom, you have to ask the Lord for it, and He'll give it to you. But yeah, there's a whole lot of minefields. Some of them hidden, and some of them are obvious and known out there. And we, as human beings, especially we as men, and especially as black men, African American men, have to walk through those minefields. One minefield is when you drive your car in the United States of a doggone America. You driving down the street, all of a sudden, whoop, whoop, you get stopped by the po-po. And you in the country. You said, boy, will you license that, boy? I said, you said, excuse me? That's the wrong thing. Then he pull you out the car. Who you saying, you heard me, son. So that's a minefield, you know. There's so many speed traps in the USA, especially with African men of color, African American men of color, and Chinese and the Asian brothers too. You know, they walk through minefield just going to New York City every day, and they don't got to do nothing. They just got to be themselves. They got to look where they are, and somebody lower the boom on them. It's wrong, and it's wrong. It needs to be stopped. Let's go around train BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? Marcus Cook. Marcus Crook, what? Crook Mark. That's Crook Mark. What's up, man? Crook Mark, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me like that. Crook Mark don't play with me. Got me all messed up. What's up, Crook Mark? He said, what's say you about it? Stop with me, man.
What's up, Crook?
You know, mess me up. He said, well, hey, man, you know how we said, we blessed and highly favored and flavored up the Lord. Hey, that's our thing. God. Nothing but God. You know what I mean? We say God is able to bring you through. God, man. Ain't nothing but God. Let's go around there. Who we got? Crook Mark. He said, Love Train Crew, what it do? Hey, man. Ain't nothing but the Lord in this place. On the train up in this place. Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Crook Mark. What's up, man? You good? Round Train BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation. Crook Mark. He said, howdy, Terry Fleming and Sir Murphy. Hey, Big Time Thomas, what's up, my guys? Y'all good? All right, guys, that's it. It was real. It's been real. We got to go. Hey, keep in mind, might be next week. I'm gonna be re-releasing 3 videos, and because those videos are very highly important, and they tell a story of what's going on now. I need y'all to know what's happening out here crime-wise, and you come to the Philippines, what to look out for. That video would be what's the name of the video? The crime and clear and present dangers in the Philippines. And then there's another one about how you can spot lies and deceit in the Philippines. And there's another one about the power of blackness. I'm gonna re-release those 3 videos, not all at the same time, but I don't release a lot of videos. But I told y'all about the throwback. I'm probably do one a week. I do a throwback day. I ain't done one in a long time, but it'll be a throwback day coming up, and one of those videos will be released. So y'all look at the videos, and if you look at it, you will learn. I taught you a whole lot of good stuff today, and I try to bring it to you right sometimes some days are better than others. I know you, but nobody can be totally 100% perfect. You're right. Well, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be who I am. I'm a human being. I have weaknesses and I have strengths. But I try to be as consistent as I can. Sometimes I'm a little bit off, but I try. And you gotta give credit where credit is due, and you gotta give credit for effort. Somebody makes an effort, hey, at least they tried, right? The worst thing you can do is never try at all, and you'll fail. Nothing beats failure, but somebody that never tries, right? So I try all the time. So good to see all my people in the house, guys. It's good to see you. I love you. I keep up with you, and I hope you keep up with me. Keep praying for me, okay? I'm not playing with y'all now. When I say pray for me, I don't mean I think about now. I want you to pray for me. I told y'all I got some issues. I pray for you. Why you can't pray for me? Huh? I'm talking about the people that's prayerful and careful. The people that know the Lord. I'm talking about somebody that just don't know the Lord. Keep that prayer to yourself. You have to know the Lord to get to the Lord. You have to know the Lord for him to hear your prayer. So I'm talking to you that know the Lord can pray for me. Because I believe in prayer and the power of prayer, man. So y'all pray for me and LisaD, and we'll keep praying for y'all as well. That's it for now. This is BobbieD.
Thank you so much, Sir Terry Fleming, for the donation.
Thank you so much for the donation to the nation.
Thank you for watching us, guys.
Thank you so much for watching us. What else?
Thank you, Lizzie.
Thank you. everybody. That's it for me.
Yes, to go. Yes, to go. Good.
Gosh, to go. That's Bobby and LisaD. Take care.
God bless.
And
Peace.
peace.
Have a good night.
Good night.